Hey, Dan Sumner here, and welcome to the Dan Sumner blog. Now, in this video, I want to show you how you can add a simple subscription box to the side of your blog. And a subscription box is important for a number of reasons. One, the main reason is you need to collect email addresses, and this allows you to connect with your audience. It allows people to subscribe to your blog and be notified when your actual next blog post is. But it also gives you the advantage of sending your readers alternative emails, not just about your next blog post, but rather than you can send them promotional emails for different products that you can recommend, promotional emails in the form of your own products, and you can also send a welcome email and further information about your business and other business tips that can help your readers. So by implementing a subscription box to your blog, you increase the ability to connect further with the guys on your list. Okay, so first of all, we're going to use an email marketing company called Aweber. Now, in my opinion, Aweber is the best of the bunch, and as you read on the blog post, there is some alternatives, but Aweber is the one I prefer out of all of them, simply because they have a lot of tools, they have a lot of support, and they have some great features. So we're going to log into my account right now, and once you create your first account, what you can do is basically, this will be your list. You'll see lots of list statistics here, but what we are concerned with is this one here, create and manage lists. So we're just going to create our test list. So we'll create a new list, and I want to call this Dan Sumner Test, and we'll scroll down, test list, add that, and we'll continue to the next step. But as you can see, we have video tutorial options at the bottom of every page. Now, these will show you how you can continue creating your list, but I'm just going to go through it quickly. So we'll save our settings. If you get stuck, remember, watch the video, and every page you move on to, you see an increase in how your lists is doing, and also another video. So okay, we'll just call this Dan Sumner Test. Now you can integrate with Twitter, you can integrate with Facebook, and it's a simple process. Now obviously when you get to this stage, you'll be able to log on to your Twitter account and log on to your Facebook account. Now as you can see, I already have, so I don't need to do that. But if you do get stuck, remember, watch the video, and I'm sure that'll tell you how to continue. Right, this is where your subscriber actually confirms an opt-in, because we use something called a double opt-in. So what I'm going to do is go back to my blog here, and as you can see, once you enter your name and email address, you'll see,
please check your inbox now to confirm your subscription.
Sorry, there was a voiceover guy there. You will see a subscription box like this, and once you log into your account, you'll notice that you could have an email from me or from yourself asking your potential subscriber to opt in to receive emails from you. We're going to go back to our list settings here, and you can have a pre-approved subject, or you can create your own. Confirm your subscription, or if you want, create your own. We're not going to do that right now. And you can edit these intros so you can get a bit more personally and put from Daniel Sumner. Then let's just click the link, and you can edit your signature. Yeah, and just spend a little time creating a nice message for your readers. Now, a confirmation success page, where do you want to send your reader after they've confirmed? Now, if this is on your blog, then send them back to your blog. Or you can send them back to an offer page or a free ebook or something like that. But for my blog, I would send them straight back to the blog. Okay, so once you've saved your settings, we can, like it says at the bottom here, create a welcome email. So subject like welcome to my blog. You can actually personalize these here by inserting the first name fix of hi, welcome to my blog. Now, first name fix would be when your reader actually signs up with their first name, Dave or Dan or whatever, and this will say, hi Dan, welcome to my blog, and just write a simple message or a long message. It's entirely up to you. Welcoming guys to your blog. So something like, personalize that again if you like. Now, that's just a short message, but what you can do, you can spend some time, create your own message, and after you've created your welcome, you can just simply save your message and move on to the next step. Right. Once you move on to the next step, it's create our web form. Now, this is where we're going to stop, and we're going to log in to our blog, and I'm going to show you where you can what plugin you actually need to download and where you can actually put your subscription box. So we're going to log into our test blog here. This is my test blog. It's handy to have a test blog for a couple of reasons. You can use it to test plugins, you can use it to test existing themes. Rather than using your own blog with your own content, which is currently online, you can use a test blog to prevent any damage happening to your current blog. Now, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to log into our test blog, and we're going to access our plugins section. Now, I'm going to delete this plugin. I'm going to go to add new. So, plugin section, add new, and we're just going to search for Aweber. Now, this should bring up a couple of options. Now, there's an Aweber form plugin by actually Aweber, which I have tried, and it works similar to this one, which I'm going to use today, but this one has not been allowing me to place a title on this part of my blog here, and it seems to take over a little. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Aweber integration, and I'm going to install this plugin. So just click install now, activate plugin, and click on the settings. Now, first of all, you'll be asked to insert your analytics and your tracking settings. I use Google Analytics on my website, so it doesn't really matter for me, but it's entirely up to you. You can use the Aweber account ID, just log into your report section, then settings, and enter your code, and then you can track the amount of people who actually sign up and land on your website. But after you've done this, you want to go to the widget section, and you'll see here we have a list of Aweber mailing list JavaScript snippet or Aweber mailing list raw HTML. Right, it's entirely up to you which one you want to use. For this example, I'm going to use the JavaScript snippet. Just going to drag and drop that into the sidebar, and that's going to open up and give us some options. Now, for a title, I'm just going to type in "Stay connected with me," and then when it says JavaScript snippet, what we need to do is we need to go back to Aweber right now and create our script. So check out our web form generator. And you have a ton of stuff here to choose from. Now, I'm just going to use just a basic web form here, just as an example. Right, I don't like these on my blog. I'm going to take them away because they're not necessary. And all you really want is just a simple sign-up box. Right, something like that. So it's entirely up to you what you want to write on your form. And as you can see, there are a lot of tools to use. Obviously, you can edit the fonts, you can change the sizes. Save that. And we can move your button position here, we can change the colour, we can change the text. We could make that a nice red colour, the same as our site. Obviously, if you're working on your site, you'll know what colours you have here. I'm just guessing for the moment. Right, okay, that should do it. Now, when you go to create your own web form, spend a little more time and get it perfect, get it exactly the way you want it. But once this is done, we're going to save our web form, go to step 2, and we'll just name our web forms. Simple as. Now, a thank you page, I'm going to use the smart video version. This is the one we've just seen. Right, okay, so we're not going to open that in a new window. We're going to go straight to that guide, so you go straight to your subscription. Once you confirm, you go straight back to the blog, okay? So we'll save. Once more, go to step 3. Back to step 3 is publish. Now, just click I will install my form. And remember, when we were here, we wanted to install the JavaScript snippet. So we're going to back to our form. There's the raw HTML version, if you want to use that, or the JavaScript snippet. It's entirely up to you. The JavaScript snippet, I find, is easier to manage. It's easier to manage for the simple reason, with it being a script, you can change your web form online and your web form will automatically change around your blog. If you use the HTML version, you have to re-upload the code. Okay, so back to our blog. So we'll just here there, we'll copy this text. I'm using Control and C here. If you're on a Mac, Command and C, or just highlight, right click and copy. It's entirely up to you. Now back to our widget section, and we'll just paste that in, right click paste, or Control and V, or Command and V. It's entirely up to you. And just hit save. Now, fingers crossed, we'll refresh our page, and there we go. Stay connected with me, and receive some great free info. Okay, now I'm just going to show you how you can change your opt-in form, because I spelled receive wrong. As you can see, I have one E extra in there. And right, okay, what we're going to do, just a quick test here, we're going to go back to our design. We're going to amend the header. Click save and save web form. Now this should have changed our web form on our blog. Let's take a look. There we go. See, if you use the HTML version, you couldn't do this. You would have to reinstate the code. Okay, so we'll just test this.
Please check your inbox now to confirm your subscription.
And there's a guy there who asked me to check my inbox again. Now we're all working. We're all up and running. So you check your inbox, then the email will be sent. You click the link and you'd be sent straight back to your blog page. Okay, I'd like to thank you for watching today, and we'll talk some more about different blog tips in the future. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another video. Goodbye.